Me lying.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, American abroad? How y'all doing? It's been storming over here in Missouri real bad.
Really, really.
Yeah, I'm just glad we ain't getting none of this motherfucking debris damage to our cars and shit. Flying rocks and hail and all that shit. Yeah. How you doing?
I'm okay. How you doing?
Oh, I'm good. Got my Macy Gray back, American abroad. You see her?
What is it about this hairstyle?
That was the hairstyle you had when I approached.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
I had braids.
No, no,
I did.
no, not when you was in concession. When I first seen you had braids.
Right.
When I first seen you, when I first approached you had that.
Oh.
Boy, America, you see you got
But no, you when you first saw me, I had braids.
you had braids.
Right. That's why I said you've been stalking me.
It was a
I'm
good.
sorry, you've been what hunting?
Yeah, it was hot.
Whatever.
How y'all doing out there though?
Uncle Festa up in here. You said, "What's up, y'all?
What's up, Uncle Fester?
What's up? How's the weather up there where you at? We got a real bad storm here. Praying for everybody that's out here in this storm and everybody that's gonna get that severe weather. I'm praying for you all. Hope that everything works out for you all.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got anything you want to talk about?
Yeah, go on do your thing, man. You got a lot. You've been real busy this weekend. Congratulations too, man.
Thank
You
you.
know, While I Waste Beats, the owner.
Yes,
You know,
yes. You
she
mind
been
if I
doing.
talk for a minute, Roy?
Yes, ma'am. Go on do your thing.
First of all the people that's tuning in that was at the event yesterday at Sophie's Lounge, Art Lounge. They had a 314 event. I got the chance to be in there. I had so much fun. I met some wonderful people. Got the chance to network with some beautiful, beautiful women. A lot of women bought bees. A lot of women were just uh, curious about the bees, asked a lot of questions. Got a lot of followers on my Instagram page. Y'all can check me out at Instagram, Walla Waste Beads, WALA Waste Beads. Definitely was a fun, good time. Um, just to hear the stories about the ladies when it comes to the bees and their husbands. Uh,
Oh.
that was the funny part about it. I would tell them, I was like, you sound like the man that be at my house. They was talking about how their husbands just love the bees and they think that it's just so beautiful on them and stuff. And one lady was like, she's got her grandson for the weekend, but once he goes home, she's gonna show her husband her bees. I was just on laugh mode. So, shout outs to everybody that purchased the bees. To the ladies that purchased the bees and was like, they had bees before, but had to get them removed due to surgery and things like that, and to be able to come back and get their bees, and me and my very pleasant, polite energy made them say, yes, I want to purchase beads from you. So yeah, so I definitely appreciate all of it. I appreciate it. I had so much fun. 314 day was definitely 314. The ladies had on the outfits, St. Louis gear everywhere, the Cardinals gear, the hockey team, the Blues. I saw some real unique outfits, like definitely homemade outfits, and they put some work into them outfits for real, for real. So shout outs to them for real. Shout outs to the Big Boy Challenge that they did last weekend. Got to see the video and they looked like they had a ball. I hate that I had to miss it, but at the same time, it was worth it. My mom was in town, so definitely had a blast last weekend. Hate that I missed it, but there's always next year. And did you know, fun fact, this year was celebrating 20 years of celebrating 314 Day. 314 Day started in 2006.
I was in prison, American Enterprise.
And then next year, 314 Day is going to be turning 21 and it's on a Sunday. You know what that means?
Wait a minute.
Adult Helper is going to be out there.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, shouts out to 314 Day, even though
Yes.
I had to pay my skin for the crime I committed. I was in prison. I didn't know what it meant. I thought it was just like a neighborhood hood type of thing. Real talk, man. But shouts out to 314 Day. I learned It's got something to do with our liberation, you know. So shouts out, and you know, I didn't hear about no craziness really going on. So
No.
salute to that.
Yes.
You know, that shows that, man. You know, we do know how to act. You know, we don't fit all these damn stereotypes.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, yeah, yeah. And I want to say shouts out to the women that bought the While Our Waist beads. You know, at her event yesterday, 314 Day in California. You know, hey man, you know, I'm gonna tell you from a man's perspective, man. Texas.
Sure, we've been all over with these beads.
Yeah, from a man's perspective, you know, even though y'all don't do it really for us, y'all do it for yourselves. Cool, appreciate it, but from a male's perspective, it's a visual aphrodisiac. It's visual stimulation to us. You know, it's sexy on y'all. So shouts out to y'all.
Well, thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And you don't need no Viagra.
With that being said, he already done got started, y'all. So 18 and up, 18 and up. Welcome to Adult Hour, you
Got
all.
somebody in here.
We definitely talk about any and everything. We are on here having fun. Y'all, 18 and up. We have two rules: 18 and up, and have fun in the comments.
Okay.
And if you get in the comments being disrespectful, hey, don't get mad if you sit up there and get checked about it. So
We got a new subscriber. What's up, Jason?
We do?
Ghost Hunter. Yeah, he's from Sydney, Australia. Right on, man, from the Outback.
Yeah.
Right on for chiming in, man. How you doing?
Hello, mate. Hey.
Hey.
It's nice to
Yeah,
see you.
yeah. How y'all doing out there in Australia?
Yes.
How's
thank
the
you.
weather out there, man?
Yeah, how's the weather? They always have nice weather down there.
Do they?
Yeah. I've always wanted to go to Australia, but yeah. Then Sydney, Australia too?
Sydney, Australia.
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate that, American Broad.
My name's Sydney too, but mine's spelled with the I. Anyway, yeah. Right on for chiming in, Jason. Yeah.
Thank you for joining in. I hope you enjoyed the hour. He also said something else. How are you all? How are you all doing? I am. Have a nice day.
Say nice. It was a nice day there.
That's good.
Yeah.
We got Lord the Creator.
What's up, Lord the Dancer?
Yes. We also got
Girl Bravo. Hey.
Okay, we getting this on the ball already, y'all. What's up? Welcome to Adult Hour, you all 18 and up, 18 and up. You got anything you want to talk about? But yeah, 314 Day was definitely lit yesterday. Cannot wait till next year.
Yeah. American Bride, man. I was looking at YouTube and this dude, Pastor McNutt. Hey man, come on, man. We understand, you know, your religious stand, glory to God's name. We understand that. But how many damn times must you say it?
So let's give the people a little background. Just in case those that have not heard about Pastor J.D. McNutt, that's his whole name. He was arrested because one of the young boys that live in his house got into some trouble at school, and they was like, we're gonna call your parents, and the little boy was like, no, don't call my parents, I've been getting beat on, please don't call my parents. He got to showing them how he's been getting beat on and stuff, so they ended up calling Children Division, and the pastor that was taking care of him got arrested. So after he got out and everything, the mom, which is the pastor's cousin, I thought they were dating, but I apologize, he was the pastor's cousin, let her son go live with him, and all three of them, the pastor, the mom, and the little boy, came on camera on Facebook and basically made the boy apologize for the whole situation. But some more little digging, you know, there has definitely been some allegations with him before then. So yeah, so this story goes a little deeper than what it seems.
Yeah.
But yeah, that what do you say?
Glory to God's name. You said that too many damn times.
He definitely kept saying that a lot.
My thing is, who you trying to convince us that's looking on your damn self? But nah, man, let's deal with the elephant in the room with this shit here, man. Let's talk about this little boy. Hey, man, listen, man. You know, allegedly, you know, you was abusing physically abusing this little boy, you know, psychologically fucking over this little boy, and doing all type internal damage to this little boy, man, you know, and you know how deep them scars run, you know, time would only tell. But you know what, really, man, you know, you need your ass whooped, Pastor McNutt. You need 20 good paddles.
Is that how many times he said it?
Nah, I don't know, but he said he need 20 good paddles. You know, he need 20 good paddles. You know them old wood paddles you get whooped with at the school.
Yeah.
When the teacher pull your belt buckle.
The teachers couldn't whoop us.
You
I
know,
went up. I was
man,
with the principal.
Pastor McNutt, you need your ass whooped with a good old school paddle. 20 times, hard as fuck.
Or how many times he said, Lord?
You know, or how many times he said, "Good God."
Yes.
Good these guys' name whatever. But yeah, man.
And you know, I would like to say this too, not just about him, but just about people. Period. You know, you don't always have to put something on the internet when it comes to you parenting your children. It doesn't always have to go on the internet. It doesn't. It really, truly doesn't. You know, you got to remember, the internet is forever. Forever. So you putting these children on the internet and you're sitting up here so-called yourself exposing them and showing them that it's embarrassing. Okay, I get that. But you got to remember, this is going to be a long-term thing. So while you think you're doing something good at the moment, you got to think past that. Because not only are you putting that child out there, you're putting yourself out there. And the last thing you want people to do is sit up there and get to know you for something negative, you know, or to sit up there and feel like they have a right to lash out at you on public streets because of you put something out there in the peoples like that. So you definitely got to watch what you're putting out here, especially when you're taking the time to discipline your children and stuff. Now, you know, some situations I truly understand. I truly, truly understand. But some situations, like, nah, that don't need to be in the public eye. That really, truly don't need to be in the public eye. What do you feel?
Yeah, but you know, man, that little boy, they try to, like, say the little boy was just lying. Man, that little boy ain't lying, man. You know, I'm tripping off the mama, man. What the fuck you send your kid to go get reared by your cousin?
Well, she probably thought it was a good idea. You know, that's her cousin. It's a male figure. His dad's in jail.
Man. I'm just saying.
Hey, I'm just trying to see it from a...
Your cousin can't whoop your ass, man. I'm sorry, American Abroad. My cousin couldn't whoop my ass.
Okay.
Couldn't no other man whoop my ass. You know, that's just how that was.
We got somebody else new up in here. What's this?
We got some Islamic folks.
Yes.
Yeah. Welcome.
I can't get the name. I cannot get your name.
Yeah.
It looks like Joy, but it's not. It says, "Hey sister, invitations to is on Let's Go sister." Okay, she also said hi, or he also said hi. Are you from Turkey? Or you said something in your language. I just would like to say thank you for coming on to Adult Hour. I'm just gonna call you E. So thank you for coming on to Adult Hour E. Welcome. Please come in and enjoy yourself. But yeah, that situation was it was definitely deep. It's definitely deep, and I think it's still an ongoing situation. Definitely. Anything else you got to talk about?
Yeah, man.
You got you some topics tonight.
Yeah, man.
You ain't quiet tonight.
You know, I be spinning the disc, man, even when I'm still. You hear me?
Mm.
I be spinning the disc, you know. Anyway, yeah, man, you know, they say love is the greatest. And the greatest that God gives us all is life. Now check this out, man. Hold on to that. Life is the greatest gift God gives us. Now you got these two sad, sick motherfuckers. You know, child molesters, baby violators.
I like the way you said that.
You know, what else they say these people's was, man? Let me get my notes. Offer to child pornography.
Mm-hmm.
and statutory violations of the kid. And you got this 36-year-old dude named Joshua Sinker and his 31-year-old wife, Amber Sinker. You two are some damn creeps. Real shit, man.
Yeah.
And that little boy, man, that little toddler, he knew nothing but to love y'all, man.
Yep.
And you two caused that little one to feel worse pain.
Mental damage.
Mental damage.
Physical damage.
Physical damage. Yeah. Yeah.
Emotional damage. You know, just that poor baby didn't even get a chance to just enjoy life and love being loved and love being a kid. You know, that baby gonna grow up with some serious emotional damage and some serious problems. You know, they gonna have to really, really get that baby some help, some therapy, you know, some counseling. You know, my heart goes out to that baby. My prayers go out to that baby. You know, you two sickos, yeah, y'all were so wrong. So wrong.
They did that in St. Charles County.
Yeah, and
In
then
Missouri.
they said it might be multiple more victims
Yeah,
out there.
yeah.
You know, so my heart goes out to victims of these situations and stuff. My prayers go out to you all for real. I pray that you all are getting the help and the support that you need to get past these situations. I know that these situations are tattooed in your head, but I pray that you are able to come out a great person behind these situations. For real.
You know, I'm gonna tell y'all, man, in case y'all watching this, you know, y'all finna be shitted out. Society is finna shit y'all out into the penitentiary for that shit there. And level 5 penitentiary, keep it factual for you here in Missouri. I don't know how they play it in a woman's prison due to that type of violation, but in a man's prison, that's one of the worst crimes you come to a prison for.
Mm.
And the predators is gonna be off of your ass. They're gonna be out for your ass, man. So that's your reward for fucking over that little boy, man. That little child. May it be a little girl or a little boy. That's your reward. But anyway, American Abroad, man, watch the kids, man.
Please watch your kids.
Them are our future.
Yes.
Them are the precious dogs.
Yes.
You got these sad, sick motherfuckers, man, that preys on the innocence of a little kid, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's a deranged thinking. Real shit, man. American
And it's
Abroad.
just not those predators like that. It's also the people that's out there in the streets trying to get them kids to hang out in the streets because the simple fact of they won't get charges allegedly like a adult will. You know, y'all, for real, protect your kids. Like, I'm so serious. Protect your kids. It's so many people out here that are trying to get our babies mentally, physically, emotionally, and all kinds of craziness.
And you're right. That is a form of predatory actions, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the old people got these youngsters out there doing their bidding.
Yeah.
It's a form of manipulation.
And then peer pressure.
You know. And it's like, if you know what a child likes the most, and you cater to that, you can Chappelle that child.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah, the peer pressure. Parents, teach your kids about that peer pressure. That peer pressure is serious. You know, some people just think that, oh, you know, us staying out too late, you know, is peer pressure. No, there's more peer pressure out there than just that. And us being adults and us growing up as kids, we know that there's a whole bunch of different other type of peer pressure out there. That's the reason why we say no so much these days. That's the reason why, as a parent, we say no so much, because we know the peer pressure out there. We see it when our kids like, oh, can I go to the movies with such and such? Who else going? I think it's just us, but no, heck no. I'll take you, and I'm gonna go with y'all. Kind of moments. Like, yeah, we know. So ain't nothing wrong with telling your kids no, and ain't nothing wrong with being a chaperone. It's not. Shoot.
You know, I don't think we experienced, me and my partners, we didn't experience peer pressure. We pressured the peers. Shit, we wanted to be out there being too grown, you know, at a young age. We pressured the peers.
Y'all was some bullies.
Nah, we wasn't no bullies.
The peer pressures, the people that are doing the peer pressures, y'all the bullies.
Nah, man.
Yes, man.
If you out there in the streets and I see what you doing, and you tell me, I pull up on you, boy, go on back in the house. Don't you supposed to be in the get ready to go to bed to go to school. Fuck all that, man. Come on, give me some. Woo, woo, woo. You see what I'm saying? You see how pressure the purge?
No.
Yeah, that's what we did.
See? See? That's what we talking about. But anyways, how's everybody out there doing? Y'all put in the comments. Talk to us in the comments. As you can see, we are enjoying you all. I hope you all are enjoying us. Put in the comments. If not, give us a thumbs up. Let us know that you are enjoying the conversation today. We are on our 59th episode.
Okay.
59th episode.
I ain't even been keeping count of.
Well, you know I always put the count up.
I just been riding with it.
59th episode, 130 subscribers. Might be 135 by the time we end, but definitely 130 subscribers. You know, just moving on up, just chit-chatting and moving. So thanks, we love y'all, for real, for real. Thanks for sitting up and chilling with us on these Sundays. You got anything else you want to say?
Yeah, man, I seen some of the fakest shit I seen out here, man. I was waiting to get. I was sitting in the car waiting for my food, my order to get ready, man. You hear me? I don't know what the fuck was going on, but I seen the dude jump out. He had a little mask on, but it's like he wanted the motherfucker to know that he had something or he was purping. My thing is, damn, man. Listen, man. You know, if the police would have seen you like that and got down on you. Let's say you had something. Was you ready to die by, suicide by a cop? Or was you going to surrender and try to cash somebody else in to lessen your punishment?
Well, maybe he had already checked his surroundings.
Yeah, but, I don't know, man, but it just looked fake to me. It was too much. And when the woman that stepped in the vehicle with him, she looked like an older, mature woman, and it kind of threw me. To me, he was carrying on like a youngster, and she was more mature, and they got to argue. You can see him in the vehicle arguing. But yeah, man, man, we got to think better than what we be thinking out here, man. Real shit. Because.
Or maybe he jumped out so he felt like he had to protect his territory.
Yeah, but it was a gang of business peoples around his ass too, with probably a license plate on the vehicle and everything else.
Yeah. That
you jump back in after you jump out with a mask on, like you clutch. Make that shit make sense.
I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm out of it.
Yeah, that part. But yeah, man. And another wild thing happened to me, right? Same little joint, I go to this same little restaurant on the frequent. Got some good food. But this one little, sister of mine, I don't know if she's a lady of the night or she's a fiend or something. But she asked me, can I give her a ride? I said, nah, man, I can't do that, man. So I go in to get my food, and the people was trying to, sell some extra chicken wings dirt cheap. So I asked the chick, I say, you want something to eat? She was kind of, I said, come on. Give her the chicken, man. Don't you know this chick, she thanked me, but she still wanted me to give her a ride.
You just seem like a real nice guy.
Fuck that. Fuck the nice guy. Shit. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh. You just seem like a real nice guy, that's all. She just needed a ride.
Yeah, that was my good deed for her.
Okay.
And whoever she may be.
How's everybody out there doing? How are y'all doing? Anything else?
Now you do your thing, man.
Okay, I got a couple of things I wanted to talk about. First things first, it is the month of March. Not only are we celebrating Women's History Month, we are also celebrating spring breaks. So, with that being said, teachers, please enjoy yourselves on your spring break. I'm sad that y'all not going to be at work because my baby got to be at home with me, and I still got to work. But you all enjoy your spring breaks. I can't wait till y'all to come back to work so y'all can get y'all babies back. Yeah. I definitely want to say that. But educational field, y'all definitely enjoy your spring breaks. But yeah, first day of school, when first day of school is back that Monday, my baby will be there bright and early, ready for y'all to take her in, just to let y'all know. Also, we got some laughing emojis. I'm serious, y'all. I deal with the parents be going through when their babies got to stay at home. But hey, I truly understand and I respect it. Y'all need y'all rest too. So definitely enjoy your spring breaks. But first day of school that Monday, my baby will be back, the first one at the door, waiting for y'all with a big smile. Me too. I got a couple of more things I wanted to talk about. So, um, this was an old story, but it ended up popping back up with the news because they're still doing an investigation on it. But there was this happened in North Carolina back in 2019. Three employees got fired and arrested from running for running a fight club at the senior citizen home that they was working at with the.
They was betting on each other. The senior citizens was banging up.
Yes, yes, they had, and then they were picking. They were mainly picking the patients that had dementia.
Mm.
Yes, so they had somebody
Was
ended
they
up.
participating?
No, they were recording and.
No, was the patients participating in the fight? They was actually fighting.
Yes.
The dementia didn't stop nothing.
Stop.
I'm saying they still humans. You know, they just growing old, man. We all, as long as we live, man, we gonna grow old to our death date, man. That's just how it is. And some people's, man, you know, they physical may not get around, but they spirit, they energy still be feeling young, but they can't move as fast. You hear me? So
What you trying to say? Them people used to be fighters back in the day.
they might have. You never know. They probably be fucking up in them old folks' homes and everything else.
They do.
You
There
know?
was an outbreak at one. Y'all, okay.
A lot of red velvets going on. A lot of red velvets.
Oh my God. Real talk. First of all, 18 and up, 18 and up. But for real though, real talk, y'all. No, but for real, they had an outbreak at one of the nursing homes one time with a case of a STD.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah.
They was doing some fucking up in there.
Yes, yeah. But
So wait, whoa! I thought like the nursing home is supposed to be like a contained environment, or they just get to come and go as they please. Some
I mean,
do.
some of them like senior citizen homes, they can move around and come as they please. Nursing homes, they live there, so they're basically there all day, every day. And the person in the room next to you is basically your neighbor. It's not like a hospital, like this is your neighbor, this is who you're going old with. You know, so all the people in this nursing home, these are my neighbors, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how they look.
Somebody bringing it up in there though. It's getting up in there some kind of way.
I don't know.
There's some cheating going on. Some visitors doing some cheating.
It's not always. I don't know.
How you getting STDs up in there?
I don't. Somebody might have had one from back in the day.
But don't they supposed to be getting tested before they enter that type of facility?
I've never
germinated.
I've never worked at a nursing home.
Not germinated. I'm tripping.
I've
You
never.
know,
I get
I
what you're
guess.
saying, but I've never worked at a nursing home, so I don't know what's all the tests they run.
Vaccinated
There
or
we
some
go.
shit. Yeah,
I-
I said germinated.
I
I'm
don't
high,
know.
Morgan, bro. Forgive me.
I don't know. I've never worked in a nursing home, so I really don't know what's the protocol when you're putting your loved ones into a nursing home. I don't. But I know senior citizen, senior citizen living, they're a little bit more lax because they're able to still move around and get around themselves and things like that.
What's up, Jordan?
We got some more people up in here.
Jordan said hi.
Okay.
And TB Halukas, I can't pronounce it. Right on for chiming in.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like we say, I've said that to say this. Like we say, watch our kids. Definitely watch your elders, especially the ones that you love, your grandparents, your parents. You know, when you putting them into these different homes, senior living, nursing homes, and things like that. Definitely pay attention to what's going on in the background behind the scenes and stuff. You know, we do hear about how at these nursing homes you got nurses sitting up here beating on the elders and things like that. And then to find out that there was a whole fight club going and they're still doing an investigation on that nursing home. If they haven't been closed down by now, they're still doing an investigation on that nursing home. You know, for them to have a whole fight club going, and then for the nurses to be recording it and thinking it's funny. It to them loved ones, to the elders' loved ones. That's not funny. That's not funny because I come and visit my grandma and she got a black eye. You know, can't nobody explain it to me. She can't explain it to me because she got dementia.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, we gotta protect those elders that you truly sincerely love. Like definitely protect them. They need it. They're getting older, you know, and with that being said, they need all the love and support they can get to. So I just wanted to throw that out there and put that shout out there. You got anything else you want to talk about?
Nah, do your thing, man.
Sitting up here talking about the Fight Club. Oh my God.
Yeah. Let's go back to 314 days.
Okay.
Side piece, y'all had to keep y'all motherfucking mouth closed, didn't y'all?
First of all, 314 Day is not about no dang
Man,
side
everybody out, side piece, couples, everybody else. Motherfucker, oh, I hope I don't get busted today.
piece. Man, what nobody on that type of time. If I bump into you, I bump into you. Side pieces is probably out with their girls, hanging out. With the outfits that I saw on 314 Day, baby. If that's a side piece, baby, she didn't care.
So
was out
the
doing her
side
thing.
piece had to be quiet. It was the main thing.
No,
It was the main
no.
Anytime you stepping out in the daytime, man, it's got to be your main. Unless you don't have nothing.
Unless you don't care.
Yeah, unless you don't care.
Right, so
Shit, don't care.
there's a whole
Don't
bunch
care.
right, there's a whole bunch of different ways to look at that.
Motherfucker get their brains blown out by fucking with people's hearts.
Yeah.
Better stop this shit.
Speaking of that, I wanted to chime in on dating. I was talking to a young man one day, and he was sitting up there talking about, like, how is it that when black women date out their race, so nobody...
What's up, Black Trump? What's poppin'?
What's up? Got perfect person to chime in on this. Thank you, Black Trump. We need your input on this one. I was talking to a young man, and he was asking me this question. He was like, hey, how is it that when black women or women of a race date outside of their race, nobody really says anything about it? And he said most of the time they get praised by it.
Say that again.
He was asking, why is it that women of a race, when they go outside of their race, they get praised, that girls sit up there, tell them clock that T, they get all the praise and all the love.
Who do that? Who do that?
I don't know. I told this man, I don't. But then he said, but when...
I have a totally different stance with that one,
But he
okay.
said that when, especially the black men, he said, but when men, period, date outside their race, they get all the extra problems. He said, and especially when black men date outside their race, they definitely get shitted on. I told him, I don't see it like that. I'm the type of person that you love who you love. No matter if you're a black person dating a white person or a Hispanic person dating an Asian person, you love who you love. You know, that's how I feel about it. For those that's got so much judgment about it, I feel like this. When you had the chance to date that person, did you try to date that person? Did you try to get to know that person? You know, whatever it was that you didn't, the chemistry didn't didn't connect for you, you can't get mad at the next person that it did connect with, even though they're out of that race.
Well, you know, it's different era time now, cause back in when we was on auction blocks, manning them plantations, you better not do no shit like that on both ends of the spectrum. You bet not. So I'm gonna leave that one there.
And like I said, nowadays in 2026, you love who you love.
Okay. Love who you love.
Yeah, for anybody that's out there that is dating outside their race.
Caveat emptor. Buyer beware though. Buyer beware.
Like that. But for those that are dating outside their race and stuff and have found that one that does it for them and stuff, kudos to you. I'm not knocking it. I'm supporting you and I'm cheering from the background. How about that one?
What's up, Aunt Rose?
We got Black Trump in here. He said 3-1 day STL. You already know it was lit. It was lit. Enjoyed myself. While I Waste Beats definitely did her thing. Thank you. For the ladies, just a quick reminder, if you're looking for some waist beads and you don't have nobody, definitely go over to Instagram and check out While I Waste Beats, baby. hit me up. I can definitely work with you. Aunt Rose in here. We love you, Aunt Rose. How are you doing out there? You got anything you want to talk about?
No.
Well, since we was talking about teachers going on spring break, I wanted to double back on this. My heart goes out to this one teacher that got in trouble and got fired. So two students in her classroom got into a fight. Now she did everything she was supposed to do. She moved the kids out of the way, got them to safety. Somebody in the class chose to pull out their phone and record the fight, and she got fired. They were saying that the teacher did not stop the fight. Now, my best friend, she's a teacher, and she tells me all the stories, all the stories. So one of the things I know she always tells us, like they always tell us, don't touch the kids. Try to restrain from touching the kids. You know, keep your hands off the kids and things like that. So for me to sit up here and watch this teacher get the kids to safety, and these two girls fight, and then she get fired, it's like how and why? She did her job. So I got the chance to kind of look at it, and me and my best friend, we talked about it, and I would ask her, I was like, well, was she supposed to stay in the room and watch the fight? She was like, now that part I don't know. So with that being said, y'all teachers, read y'all handbooks when it comes to y'all classes, and definitely ask questions for as y'all principal, y'all administrative staff, and things like that. Because I hate to see great teachers lose their jobs because of something minute but something big at the same time. The biggest thing I know my best friend always talks about is we gotta protect the kids. We gotta worry about their safety. We gotta make sure that they're safe and they're in a safe zone and stuff. So I understand and I get it. Even just being a parent and myself coming from the educational field back in the days. And when I did, one of the things that they taught us at the daycare that I was working at was you need to watch your surroundings. Don't be close to your friends like how me and you are right here together.
Yeah.
We too close, we'll get fired. You need to be on that side of the room and I need to be on that side of the room. And the phones, whoo, baby, these phone things is wow. I grew up, I was in daycare back in the days where phones wasn't even thought of. Like all you did was pay attention to your surroundings and pay attention to the kids. So those that be having their phones and stuff, y'all, please put those phones down. I'm begging you. Save your job. Put them phones down and pay attention to your surroundings. Because I know for a fact stuff happen with kids just like that. So y'all definitely pay attention. Yeah. We got a couple of comments in here. And Rose said, hello, I love both of you all. Uncle Fester said people should be able to date who they want to date. Facts. Facts. Thank you, Uncle Fester. Thank you. I appreciate that. Uncle Fester said that. Thank you, Uncle Fester. Yes, that is a fact.
Yeah,
I think if the person does it for you, it shouldn't matter their background and it shouldn't matter their sex.
Really, freedom of choice, really
Yeah.
that's how it's supposed to be. Really in a more perfect world, it ain't supposed to be this ethnicity hatred and dislike, because we are human.
Yep.
But some cultures, man, they frowns upon that. And a lot of people's, man, they can't stand to be rejected from their tribe or from their ethnicity. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's like you got like some parents, white and black, don't teach their children to date white or black children. Stay within their culture.
Mm-hmm.
Because of a lot of bullshit that comes with that. So but like I say, man, if you got the internal strength to stand against the odds, to stand with the one you want to be with, no matter what color it is, and going forward, man.
Shucks. And then on top of that, there's people within their own race that hate on somebody dating within their own race.
Now, American abroad, let's get this understand, each his own, but I'm not saying this to say it's cool for the same sex to be flip-flopping around each other. I'm not saying that.
I am.
Hey, that's her ideology. That's not mine as American abroad.
Okay. You love who you love. Period, point blank. But yeah, like I was saying. Like I was saying, there's people with.
You can love another man and have another male and have his dick come up.
I don't know. I love you.
You can love another woman to be munching all on her coochie
No,
all
thank
the
you.
time.
That's not me. That's
So,
not what I like. But though, for those that do, hey, shout outs to you.
yeah, okay.
Anyways,
Okay.
like I was trying to get to my point.
Whatever you like.
Exactly. Like I was trying to get to my point. There is people within the same race that hate that this person is dating somebody within that same race. For instance, I remember watching a documentary one time about this young lady. She was from India. She was Indian, and she came from a rich family. They're known to, put their children together with a mate. You're gonna marry this person. This is the person you're gonna marry. They don't get to pick. So she ended up having to marry this man, but fell in love with somebody else and ended up running off with that person to go live and be with that person. Long story short, somehow, somewhere, they got her to come back home, and
Well, they was following tradition.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. There is people within cultures that don't like it when you date who you want to date. So basically, when it comes down to it, you got to be able to be strong and stand on your
Well, I done talked to some white guys in prison, man. They say, man, if a girl from their town that's white or one of their sisters, man, they kind of reject them, man. They look at them as trash to them, man, and that's deep. And these coming from white men.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So, I don't know how the brothers may feel, brothers don't entertain that kind. Brothers fuck everything. The brother fucking Hispanic, or white, Puerto Rican, or Jamaican. But hey, man.
I think Lil Wayne said it best.
Shit.
I think Lil Wayne said it best in his song. What's that song? I'm a sex every woman in the world, if I'm not mistaken. And then Ludacris had his song Area Codes.
But then that dating outside your race, man, runs deep with a lot of folks, man. They runs real deep, and they instill that into their children, man, not to do that. Mm-hmm. Real shit, man. But
when you grow up and you are attracted to what you're attracted to, you can't stop that person.
But then also if one would do their studies, you can understand the divide and conquer mechanism that brings about when that does happen.
Even if somebody does their studies, and I
from a male's perspective, anyway.
And I get it. Even if somebody does their studies and they understand the background of why their parents or why somebody is telling them don't do this, if they are in love with this person, then it is what it is.
Love. I'm gonna tell you. I understand what you're saying, but love ain't nothing but, to me, a real strong, powerful emotion. Like, you got people that love fentanyl, that loves crack. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not able, whatever you do is on you. They tell us to keep things in the bounds of moderation. Mm-hmm. Don't let shit get out of control, become addictive to us. You see what I'm saying? So, you may love a person, but caveat emptor, buyer beware of what you finna get into, because you may think it may be this on this side, and it be hellish like a motherfucker for you. You see what I'm saying? So you got to be real careful as to why our elders told us what not to do and what to do, but we choose not to do. You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, yeah, but at the same time, like I'm gonna keep saying, I'm me. I'm
hard head, hard head. Mama used to say, take your time, young man. Mama used to say, don't you rush to get old. Remember that?
I remember that.
Yeah.
But at the same time.
Hey, little Walters.
But at the same time, I am an adult. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I'm going to listen to what I'm going to listen to. I'm going to move how I move.
Whoa.
Like, for real. Whoa. Come on now.
Mergen, bro, let's back up. With that, I am an adult. I done heard that I've heard that even before I got locked up. You got a one cause you a certain age.
Yes.
That don't make you an adult.
And it doesn't. It doesn't. But by law,
if your mental is that of a child. You's a child, no matter how old. You just gonna get punished as an adult, but you thinking as a child. Yeah, look at all the overgrown adults out here. I mean, adults out here, but acting childish.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But by law, when I turn this age, I am an adult, and we all know. Yeah, I was. I was that one when I turned 18. I am a legal adult. I can move out of this house if I want to.
yeah.
And that's exactly what I did. I moved out of this house and I kept on going about my business. But yeah, but at the same time, I had a very mature mind,
Yeah.
and I had goals that I wanted to set. I had goals that I had set for myself, and I was going after them to achieve them. So yeah, so it's all about that person, but at the same time, after that certain age, it's like you can't tell nobody nothing. They gonna keep telling you, I'm an adult, I'm grown.
And hey man, truthfully, man, you gotta be careful what you love, though. You got to you stay in tune with yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
And don't let the glittery shit for
Blind
the eyes.
Blind you.
Blind you, man. Real shit.
Self-love and self-awareness, self-care, all of it, self-peace. You got to be able to hold on it. You got to be able to love it. Like, for real, for real. I'm so serious. Y'all hear me preach it every Sunday when I get off here. I stand on it. That self-love, that self-care, and that self-peace, those things are definitely important. Because when that person is done and they don't want to be with you no more, you got to still be able to stand on your 2 feet. You got to be able to hold your head up, and you got to keep on moving. So, facts.
Yeah.
And I'll clock my own.
Yeah. On that note, man, let's go back to what we talked about. Something we talked about last week. You got some men, American abroad, man, say they don't want to date, and they wouldn't date a woman with no kids or no child.
Okay.
And a couple of them demonstrated, that they might like the woman, but they tell her, listen, my resources don't go, to the supporting of this kid, man. It's not my kid. I was given some good perspective that the kid comes as with the package of the mother.
Mm-hmm. That's what Mama said.
It's good. That's cool to look at it like that. But I'm gonna play devil's advocate with it. At the end of the day, that's somebody else's child, and really the mother shouldn't be looking to be embraced by a man that's willing to take care of another man's child. A mother gonna be able to take care of that child without that person there or not, like she been doing it without the biological child father there. Right or wrong?
I'm listening.
So on a more internal note, man, what kind of person would you not be? Would you be? Man, may you be male or female, if you want to engage into a relationship with a man or a woman, and that man and woman have a child or children, that you will be selfish. You can't be selfish. You'll be a crazy, deranged, detached person if your heart will make you be selfish. But I was just looking at the conversation because you got a lot of women, man, with haughty attitudes like that. As if it's a responsibility that falls on the new guy, but this same responsibility don't fall on the biological child's father. So yeah, that's it.
I don't even know if I want to make my comments.
Make your comments.
First of all, and yes, Mom did say this last week. Me and my kids are like a package. My thing is, if you're just trying to deal with me and you're not trying to deal with my kids, first of all, say that up front. Say it up front. We can be friends with benefits if that's what you're trying to be in. But if that's what you're just trying to do, come around, hang out when I ain't got the kids, go out to somewhere when I don't have the kids, that's fine. But say that up front. Well, that's so I can make that choice, and I can be able to say yes, no, or maybe so.
I'm glad you said that because I knew a brother, man. A chick was, digging him. He was digging the chick. When the conversation came out that she had multiple kids, he weaved and bobbed it. Now the brother man was held in conversation from the woman that he was old dirt bad ass type of brother, man. You know, why would she look at him like that?
Because he didn't take the time to let her know, hey,
You know.
I like you, but blah 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 blah.
So that makes him a dirt bad type of motherfucker.
I mean, you just gonna sit up there and just ghost me. At least give me an explanation so I can be able to understand. Most of the time, when you give a person an explanation, when they see you again.
Well, from what I understand, you demonstrate you got too many kids. I can see one or two, but you talking about a whole Brady bunch.
But what from I understand is he didn't even talk to her yet. So by the time he told you that information, he must have talked to her by then. It took him a while before he talked to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it don't matter, man.
It does matter.
He wasn't a dirt bad when she was trying to get googly eyed with him.
Gosh, dude, ghosting somebody.
He wasn't American the bride. He wasn't no dirt bad when they first met.
He ghosted her. He ghosted her.
You know.
He ghosted her. He ghosted her.
So he was damned if he did. He was damned if he don't.
No. That's just so wrong. I don't care, male, female, or whatever. Ghosting somebody is so wrong. Especially when you got a chemistry going and then all of a sudden you find out a piece of information and you just take off. At least if you're going to take off, let me know why you taking off. That's so wrong. That is so wrong to do a person like that. Like, for real, you wonder why the next time you see this person, hey, how you doing? They want to sit up there and go in on you. Man, forget you. I ain't talking to you in forever. You ghosted me for whatever reason you ghosted me. Me and you don't need to talk ever again. And when you see me on the streets again, treat me like a stranger and don't say nothing.
I ghosted old girl.
Who? The one.
The first one, yeah.
Well, you told her you actually did not ghost her. You actually told her, like, hey, stop hollering at me, stop arguing with me, stop treating me like this. And for her to turn around, literally in the same conversation, and treat you like that, she was not trying to pay attention to your feelings or anything you said. So you had a right to do what you did. Anyways, that's what I was saying.
But now, yeah. American abroad, you know. Excuse me. Like you want to, man. American abroad, you know, truthfully, man, you know, really, you know, a mother, man, gonna take her child regardless, man.
Mm-hmm.
With your help or not.
Facts.
There it is.
Facts. And shout out to them single parents. Single mom, single dad, shout out to y'all doing y'all thing. I definitely, yes. And the parents that are still together, raising them kids together, y'all, shout out to y'all. The co-parents that actually can co-parent and get along, shout out to y'all too. Like, for real, parents out there being parents, period, point blank, shouts out to you all, period. That's what I got to say about that. Oh yeah, and parents, y'all talk to y'all kids about, cause back to the situation about the teacher. I wanted to focus in on somebody recording it. That part is where I wanted to shift the conversation in. You know, we have a lot of days now where everybody records everything, whether it's a funny moment, a serious moment, you know, everybody is recording everything. And I saw a situation where a mom ended up getting into a fight with a kid because the simple fact of it was a girl picking on her son. And the mom had told the son, you know, to don't fight the girl, you know, walk away from her. The little girl kept trying to make advances at him, kept trying to pick on him because she liked him or whatever, and ended up following him to the house, and they ended up getting into a fight at the house. Mom came outside, and she ended up jumping on the little girl. Now, okay, I will say the mom was wrong for jumping on the little girl. She had a right to defend her son. She definitely had a right to do that. But at the same time, you know, y'all got, for real, we got to be able to talk to our kids, you know, and you see on the ring cam, and this is why I'm saying, you know, nowadays there's cameras everywhere. You know, kids sitting up there talking about, oh, they hit me first, or I didn't start it, baby girl. Y'all, please, stop letting y'all kids sit up there and play the victim when they really the bully or they really the villain. Like, for real. Y'all, pay attention to y'all kids, especially when they out here doing stuff they ain't supposed to be doing. Like, for real. There's always going to be somebody bigger and better than you. And you're going to end up meeting your match. And then that's when the real problem going to set in, because the simple fact of, oh, somebody's picking on my baby. But your baby been picking on this person for the longest. So definitely pay attention. And parents, I also want to say this. When you have situations going on like that, there is nothing wrong with going to that school, complaining to that school, and there's nothing wrong with going above and beyond that school and complaining to the district. And then after that, by any means necessary, protect your child. I am a parent, so I truly understand. There's nothing wrong with protecting your child. I just say try to protect it in a respectable manner. Yeah, but it's okay to protect your
What's
child.
up with the hand? You speak with your hand.
Leave me and my hands alone. I always keep my hands. I just ain't got my braces on today.
Okay.
But yeah, for real, it's okay to be a parent. Parents keep being parents. You know, for real, for real. And pay attention to your kids, good, bad, ugly, in every moment. For real, for real.
Yeah. And watch
Definitely watch.
watch you be around them.
Yeah, ask them questions. Ask your kids questions. Especially when they get quiet on you. If you used to your kid being lively and all of a sudden they go shut down and quiet, ask them what's going on. They ain't always gonna talk to you, but hey, just let them know, hey, if you ever want to talk, I'm here. Just to let you know I've noticed the shift. I've noticed the change in your attitude. I don't know what it is, but hey. And if they sit up there and try to lash out at you, hey, ain't nothing wrong with being a parent, especially if you ain't did nothing to sit up there and cause it. I'm just saying what I'm saying.
What's up, Caleb?
It's okay.
Yes. What's up, Caleb?
Good to
Chimed
see you.
in. Yeah, good to see you.
Good to see you. Hope you're enjoying the hour. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Thank you for chiming in. We got 4 more minutes in here. You got anything else you want to talk
Yeah,
about?
man, 314 day, man.
Was a blast.
I want to take the blast for Cheech and Chong.
Chichi Chong is in
You
California.
know,
That's not.
Man, listen, my 314 day, I didn't go out 314 day. I kicked it amongst myself.
Okay.
314 day. So, and I was in the spirit of Cheech and Chong, Bob Marley,
That's Jamaica.
and all the other cannabis smokers here, American and abroad. So I want to take a hit to all the cannabis smokers, in American and abroad, man. Let me do my thing.
You better get the coffin. That's all I got to say.
And there it is. Back to you, babe.
I'm just trying to make sure you ain't finna start coughing.
Nah, this easy on lung smoke.
Okay. Thank you. Anyways, back to what we were saying, you all. Again, 314 Day was lit. I enjoyed myself. I cannot wait till next year. Oh my gosh. If y'all ever get the chance to make it to St. Louis for a 314 Day, definitely come. It is an event to definitely celebrate and enjoy, for real. You got out last year and had fun.
Yeah, we kicked it, man. Like I say, man, excuse me, American bro, excuse me. Like I said, I was in prison with 314 days. So the effect that it have on y'all out here, it don't have that type of pull on me.
I got you.
See
Well,
what
I
I'm
want to
saying?
say probably in the last, I want to say 5 to 10 years, it really started picking up like the way it has been picking up lately.
Yeah.
314 Day, basically when it first got started, it was just basically like all the different clubs around St. Louis would celebrate it and come together and have like different little DJ battles celebrating the music from St. Louis, or the dance trends that we had back then, having dance contests and stuff. So that's where it started from. For it to just blow up the way it has, it's a beautiful thing. It is. It's a really, truly beautiful thing. And it's not just a culture thing. It's literally a St. Louis thing.
Okay.
Like, everybody, black, white, Hispanic, like, if you've been in St. Louis for a long amount of time, you know about 314 Day. And you're going to celebrate it regardless. Period, point blank. For real. We got a comment in here. She said, like everyone happy about where they come from, but I personally didn't feel like going outside. I understand. For everybody that stayed in the house yesterday, I truly understand. Like I said, I did an event yesterday, and after the event was over with, I got in the car and went home. And the space where I was at, I seen the shift in the crowd. We had the people coming out, shopping from the vendors and stuff. And shout outs to the young lady with the cake pops. Oh my gosh, them things were delicious. I wish I would have got your card or something. When I say this little girl had some cake pops that were delicious, I got one left, and I can't wait till I get upstairs to get it.
That's gone. I smashed
You owe me $4.
it. I let you get 2 chopsticks, bro.
But yes, it was so fun to be around the vendors. And then I want to say about 8:30, it started shifting into the nightlife. So we all was getting ready to pack up and leave. I ended up leaving a few.
She said munchies, yeah. You know it. I be having the serious munchies.
You better get, I want my cake pop. And when I find out her little name and stuff on the social media, you're going to buy me some more. I'm serious. Whenever I find out her name, I'm going to pull up.
She just delivering sanctions down on me.
No, you ate my cake
I
pop.
ain't even been in front of a judge, man.
I gave you one.
And I didn't eat it. I'm just fucking with you. But you already had me condemned.
I'm checking it back.
Damn it, man.
Anyways, y'all.
Nah, I didn't eat it, man. I didn't even eat all of mine.
Oh, you still got some of yours?
Yeah, that should have had you shit like motherfucker. I don't want to be shit like that.
Y'all, when I say this cake pop is so good, the cake is moist and the icing is delicious. Like, I have got to find this girl's information and give it to you all. When I say this little girl's energy was great and the desserts were delicious, yeah.
You a motherfucker.
I'm not gonna pay you know.
You know what you said?
I said cake pop.
You said desserts.
Yeah, the desserts.
You didn't say the dessert. You just said desserts.
Dessert. Be quiet.
You give me contact.
I probably am. Let me go ahead and end this thing. Y'all. No matter of fact, we over our hour. It's an hour and a minute over. So we gotta go ahead. There you
Man.
go.
Damn.
Out. You got anything to say positive?
That's that big club burning. See how big that motherfucker is? That's pregnant, baby. That's the good part too, the pregnant part. You hit that.
You know, I'm just trying to sound like you a weed suit. What is it called?
I'm just a weed smoker.
Whatever the word is. Go ahead and say something positive to the people
Yeah.
so we can get up out here.
American abroad, check this out, man. You know, there is plenty of rooms in the penitentiary. We choose our choices, but we can't choose our consequences. Straight up, man. You know, wake up, because you stumble up in there. Many of you would grow old, grow wiser, and die in prison. Think about it, man. That's it.
And my positive thoughts. First of all, self-love, self-peace, self-happiness. You all enjoy your journeys. No matter which way your journey is going, if you're trying to get on that path to betterness, keep going. You got it. I read this and I had to write it down and give it to you all. This was something that touched me positively, so I want to give it to you all. It said, positive thought. Don't walk away because you wanted to teach them a lesson. Walk away because you finally learned your lesson.
Take it to that. That's profound. Would you read that again for us?
Yes. Positive thought. Don't walk away because you wanted to teach them a lesson. Walk away because you finally learned your lesson.
Like that.
Thank you.
Like that.
Thank you. With that being said, we have enjoyed you all during this hour. I hope you all enjoyed us. We will see y'all next Sunday.
You know, unless something come up.
Unless something come up, we will definitely let y'all know. But as far as we know, we will be seeing you all next Sunday. For everybody that has started subscribing this episode, thank you. For everybody that turned in again, thank you. We have enjoyed you all. We have loved you all.
Girl, Bravo said, clock it, clock it. That's what that mean, clock it.
Clock that T, baby.
Okay, you learn something every day, American bride. Yeah. And as I would like always say, man, soul loves peace.
Say that one more again so they can hear it, how you say it.
Soul loves peace.
The soul, love, peace. So with that being said, we are out of here, you all. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Have a wonderful work week, and we will see you all next Sunday. And for those that are still out celebrating 314-day weekend, turn up and enjoy yourselves.
I'm proud of you, baby.
I'm proud of you too. Can you go and push the X?
Go push the X. I'm gonna push the X.
We are so out of here, y'all. We love y'all. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.